concerned about a number of things you're asking about, from Russian energy to what's going on in terms of the economy. But focus on this issue now. We're going to just focus on this, and we'll be back on the rest. If it's about this, you can ask me a question.
It's about this.
Yes.
May I just ask you about, you mentioned yesterday that you're about to leave office. Are you coordinating with the incoming administration about this federal response?
Everything they know, every single thing we're doing about the response. My hope is that they'll have at least acknowledge we have some significant experience in this. We've done really well on it. I'm praying that they continue to focus.
Mr. President, have you been told that the loss of life is likely to increase significantly in California?
It is likely it will increase. Whether significantly or not, we don't know yet. There's still a lot of people are unaccounted for. We don't know where they are. I think this toll is likely to go up, whether it's significant or not. Pray God it's not, but it could be.
How concerned are you about looting, Mr. President? How concerned are you about looting, incidents of looting in Los Angeles?
That's why I provided more police officers and more military. Look, the DOD is in full bore with this. We're providing everything from security through the military, the National Guard, supplementing the National Guard, because there's clear evidence that there's looting. There's clear evidence that people are going into these even places where they're evacuated, and it's not all rubble, and people are going in and they're looting. And so we know that will continue unless we make sure we're providing the help to prevent it from happening.
Congress, Mr. President, what will you be seeking from Congress? Is it supplemental for this specifically, or is it broader for FEMA?
Well, I think whether I'm going to be here to suggest it, I have 10 days left. We have 10 days left, but we're briefing the opposition, the incoming administration on what they're going to have to do. Look, we have an awful lot of experience in this, unfortunately. Climate change has been real. It's been real for the last 4 years of our administration. We've seen devastating impacts and consequences of the changes. And it's just like, it's going to take more funding. I mean, look, you're the most informed people in the country. I'm not being facetious. You cover this every single minute. You've seen what these downtowns look like. I mean, they look like a bomb hit them. They look like they've actually been blown up. Entire sections of the cities blown up. Just to remove the debris is an incredibly expensive undertaking. We're going to do it for them. We're going to get it done. We're going to pay for it. But we've got to be prepared to pay for it. And when we do, we got to build back better than we did before. So thank you. One last question. There was one last question. Do I have any estimates of cost? I could tell you, based on my experience, what I think the cost will be, but I'm not going to do that because we don't know. We want to make sure when we get the cost estimate, it's real, we've thought it through, we got the engineers and the scientists in to give us the best assessment of what's happening. And one of the things that is going to have to change, and we've been a broken record on this for the last 3 years, we got to change the way in which we transmit energy. And these high tension wires that are the things that cause some. Remember, we had someone from the other team talking about, well, we just ought to sweep the floor, the forest floor, so we have no fires. Come on, man. The idea is if we had these wires underground, it's a hell of a lot safer. We wouldn't have as many fires as we have now or in the future, but it costs a hell of a lot of money to put it underground. So we're working out all those issues to determine what would be needed when I say build back better, to build back in a way that diminishes the prospect that the change in weather and the environment is going to continue to cause such devastation. We can protect against much of it, but it's going to cost a lot of money to do it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.